The passing system in eFootball has changed a lot since the version 4.4.0 update, and this change opens up a new possibility in the gameplay, allowing you to rip your opponent's defense apart and score tons of goals. If you know how. You first need the right leveling for the players and the appropriate player skills to them, because without, it makes a big difference and it probably won't work. What I mean, I will showcase now with the example of 4 different Lionel Messis. The Deluxe Edition with his base skills, the Blitzkrieg Edition with an additional weighted pass skill, the 2010 version with weighted pass and pinpoint crossing, and last, Boot Kissing Messi with weighted pass, pinpoint crossing and low lofted pass. Since the latest update, passing stats matter way more than they did before. Weak passing abilities will lead to weak quality passes. Therefore, the player attributes of all my Messis in this experiment are identical, with the same value of 90 in lofted pass. Even their curl stats are the same. Under these equal conditions, I'm going to visualize the differences in the execution of chip through balls, because this passing mechanism now is way more overpowered than it ever was, and it is also all what this video is about. On consoles, you can perform this pass while pressing L1 plus through pass. So let's go. Starting with the Deluxe Edition Messi, and without any lofted passing skills, you can see that the chip through ball I am playing is very weak. And by the way, my pass assist here is on level 1. In the next example, it's the Blitzkrieg who makes the chip through pass, and it is stronger as well as sharper in its trajectory. Now it's becoming more interesting because now I'm using the 2010 Messi with an additional pinpoint crossing. And as you can see, the ball here has a perfect curve and lands top-notch on the foot of Neymar. Last but not least, we have an all-skills equipped boot-kissing Messi with the addition of low-lofted pass. Same here, the ball lands perfectly on the foot of Neymar. When we compare all variants, the differences becomes clearly visible. The strength, trajectory and distance varies. With pinpoint crossing and low-lofted pass, you are able to play further crosses and chip through balls. Weighted pass is a must-have skill for those passes too. I've tried even the skill chip shot control, but couldn't notice anything different in the execution with or without the skill. All preparations are set and done, but how to use this chip through ball effectively during the match? This is what I'm going to show you now with in-game footages of myself after the version 4.4.0 update. Just smash the like button and of course subscribe to my channel if you are enjoying my work. Now have a look at this clip. I am gaining back the possession with Pirlo, and Pirlo is one of the best passers in history and same in-game. Put your focus now on the opponent's Puyol. He is taking him out manually and simultaneously opens up the space behind the defense. My Luis Suarez is onside and now free to run. Therefore, I am taking an advantage of this situation while performing the chip through ball with a dosage of around 60%. The ball flies perfectly and Suarez controls the ball with his head and can finish easily, just because the opponent made a single wrong step with his center back so that we could punish it instantly. What makes this pass extremely OP is that it also works out if the opponent doesn't use the center back manually and doesn't make a mistake. This pass become a weapon in the latest update because the trajectory of it is sharp, aggressive, but still accurate. The ball receiving teammate has it now very easy to control the ball with his first touch, especially if he has good ball treatment stats. Besides to this fact, the defending AI is positioning itself not so perfect anymore how it was before. You chip a ball behind the defense because of the AI. Now it gives you more freedom as a striker, and freedom for striker means more goals. The moments I've shown you were mostly from middle to long range distances, but the chip through ball is useful from close range too. With a low dosage of the pass bar, the ball won't fly too far, even if you are very close to your teammate. This opens up new opportunities in front of the goal and more goal chances, which we didn't have before the update. Due to the new style, new execution of the passes, we now also have the option to switch the sides more precise and more effectively. Players with higher passing stats will perform the pass so fast that the player on the wing can either handle the receiving ball quickly Or make the game fast and initiate attacks with the same pass by himself from the wing. And no matter if it is a direct pass to score a goal or if it is a pre-assist pass to open up a chance, from now on, you should consider to put this variant for your wing play in your own toolbox too. The new animation and trajectory of the chip through balls makes it possible, as the pass receiver takes the ball under control in no time so that the opponent's players won't have too much time to catch you up, as it was the case before. But there's an option to even increase your chances for a rewarding chip through ball, and this one is special. I'm talking about the 1-2 pass function. Both of these gameplay mechanisms combined will help to make your game even more unpredictable and more successful in eFootball. You can use the 1-2 pass by pressing L1 plus X, and this is how it looks like in-game. I'm receiving a normal low pass with Luis Suarez, and while getting the ball under control, I'm directing to my backside, knowing that I have to have a midfielder positioned there. But the special part begins here. I'm doing a weak pass, but it's an 1-2 pass. Pay attention to Suarez's body language and how he is instantly dashing to the front without to stop. While he is dashing, Patrick Vieira already received the ball and prepares to pass. Equipped with weighted pass and low lofted pass, I'm going in now for a 45% dosage chip through ball. Suarez is, due to his 1-2 activation, still sprinting, which puts him into an advantage position compared to the opponent's defenders, which are facing up to the left and standing static on their positions. Therefore, I'm able to break through and be the first to touch the ball before the center back. With this strategy, you will be able to confuse the opponent very often, force him to do mistakes and score lots of goals. But the right timing is mandatory. Wait a little bit that your forward who's performing the 1-2 pass accelerates and reaches his top speed so that he can overcome the defense. Make sure to keep an eye on the offside line. If you wait too long, you could mess up the chance. Another aspect to pay attention to is not to shoot too early, because most of the time your striker will go for a header instead of a volley. For the last topic, I will show you the mistakes which you need to avoid when performing the chip through ball. But before, here's a little trick how to outplay your opponent with free kicks. While performing the fast free kick, select a player which is close to you. If it's not the case, create space for yourself before you press the pass button. Once you've passed, you do the same as in the previous example. Make a 1-2 pass back to the set piece taker, and then hold the ball while the passer is dashing to the front. Now you can see that the whole defense is static while our player is in full sprint. Use this advantage and pass the ball with a chip through ball in the perfect timing while not being able to get blocked and while your teammate is just right onside. Good passes will make a precise cross and you will be in the position to score goals from here. It works the same with static free kicks. Just select a player and repeat the 1-2 pass process. Many opponents aren't expecting this kind of behavior and will be surprised from this approach. So be unpredictable and expand your skills with this trick. But what do you need to take care of while doing this pass? There are specific circumstances where you need to avoid some major mistakes. When you do the chip through ball, don't rely on hope. This is so often done wrong. Don't run with the ball holder and just chip the ball to the front in hope that the teammate will somehow receive the ball. Don't use this pass if there is neither a close distance between the teammate and the opponent, nor if there is no speed advantage of your forward. Timing is the key. Make sure not to pass too early and not too late. And sometimes, even if your timing is correct, your dosage is well loaded, it can happen that you miss your target. Reasons for this can be that your players are not leveled properly on passing, aren't equipped with the necessary skills, or are just fatigued. Especially chip through balls performed as one-touch passes are very difficult and even the best passers can struggle with it. Also make sure to use always the strong foot, otherwise the pass can lack in precision. If you stayed here until now, I can only say thank you for your time. I would appreciate a like for the video and check out my next one. An overpowered technique to change directions extremely quick.